Zondervan presents Experiential Storytelling, Rediscovering Narrative to Communicate God's Message, by Mark Miller. Read by Jeremy Johnson. During a Jesus journey. Just prior to free time, a guide announces with a deadpan face that a terrible disease has been making its way through the camp. He says that it affects people in different ways. A bowl is passed around, and the guide tells the teens that whatever affliction was in that bowl has now struck them. Some teens are struck blind, using blindfolds. Some lose the use of one arm or leg, using rope. And some are declared unclean, using signs. Those who are unclean cannot come within 15 feet of anyone unless that other person also is unclean. They also must yell "unclean" wherever they go. The guide explains there is no cure for this mysterious disease. They are told, however, that a rumor has been going around about a man with a red blanket draped over his shoulder who has the power to heal. It's interesting to watch the teens form communities based on their afflictions. The lucky ones, with only an arm affliction, occupy their time trying to find the man with the red blanket. This exercise goes on for about an hour. Finally, at long last, the Jesus figure steps onto the scene. I recall the first time we did this. A teen is sitting on the floor with a blindfold over his head. He is rocking back and forth, very much into the part. The Jesus figure enters the room with the red blanket that had been under the candle during the second journey. In perfect King James English, this Jesus person, who is unscripted, walks up to the blindfolded teen and says, "What troubles you, my son?" The teen says, "I am blind, but I was told there was someone with a red blanket with the power to heal me." The Jesus person replies, "Your faith has made you well." He takes off the teen's blindfold and sternly warns him, "Now do not tell anyone else about this." Without hesitating, the teen runs upstairs shouting, "I'm healed! I'm healed!" A swarm of young people suddenly rushes downstairs and through the back door after the man with the red blanket. Some teens lead their blind friends. Others carry the crippled. Nothing prepared me for this next moment. The mob finally catches up with the Jesus person and gathers around him. One by one, he touches them and removes whatever troubles them. As the signs, ropes, and blindfolds come off, the teens begin to jump up and down for joy. The Jesus person then walks into the midst of the unclean group and heals them. The gospel has come to life for everyone involved. Why experiential storytelling? This is a book born from experience and written out of frustration. As I write this, I am sitting next to two women at a Starbucks who are discussing how one of them has lost her brother to Christianity. It is obvious they have no genuine concept of Jesus or the church. To them, all this Jesus stuff is a major red flag. I wish that these women were atypical of the attitudes of most Americans today. The reality is that while America is still the most religious industrialized country in the world, Christianity increasingly is losing its influence. This bothers me. A few years ago, the church's decline hit me hard, and I came to the conclusion that I had only three options. I could sit back and watch it happen. I could take the more popular route of pointing out what was wrong with everyone else. Or I could dive in and, with God's help, do my small part. This book is one result of that third option. While there are many reasons why the church in America is in decline, the most striking reason is that people are no longer connecting with the redemptive story of the Bible. We live in a culture that is craving narratives.